Hi guys, it's me and Mew2King, and this is our character guide. We're going to be releasing several character guides for the Echo Fox YouTube, so make sure you subscribe or else your crush won't text you back. Anyway, our first character is Peach, and she's from
Princess Peach game.
the Super Princess Peach game, yeah.
Okay, let's
What do you
talk
think
about
about
the character.
Peach?
Okay, Peach is one of those characters that has good HR game. I mean, so-so.
No, very good. She just throw a turn,
I mean,
and they die.
yeah, but like so-so. You just
No,
need to,
no, it's
you
good.
just need
It's
to jump
super good.
over it.
No.
It doesn't matter.
No,
You
just throw a turn. You
Okay,
can't ask
but, like,
everyone.
let's
Just
talk
throw a
about-
turn.
We're gonna show you guys all her combos, her edge guard game, and everything we know about Peach. We won't do anything because like we don't know how to play Peach. Still, we're gonna try our best.
Hi guys, and Peach basically is a combo-based character. She's really good at a lot of stuff, but some of the best things she has is combos. So I'm gonna go over some of the basic stuff. First off, one of the basic stuff that works for a really long
You're
time.
playing Daisy right now. You need to be playing Peach. You said Peach. Daisy is different than Peach.
They're the same.
No, they are not the same.
The turnips are different. Peach's turnips start weaker
No,
and
like,
get stronger.
Daisy
Great.
looks-
Ah! They do
Daisy
down
looks-
throw bear.
No!
All you have to do is down throw bear. I did nair that time. Look, just let me grab you. Let me grab you.
Jason,
No,
you need
no,
to be playing
I'm Peach.
Peach. You're playing Daisy. It's a different character.
Anyway, Peach's down tilt is the main reason her combos are so good. A lot of those combos she has, besides down throw bear, which let me show you again.
Okay.
You just do down throw and a bear. And no matter how they DI, from like
And
1
it does
to like
22%?
almost 100, it varies a lot on the character. Obviously, bigger bodies, it works longer. You just down throw bear a really long time. You get like 22 damage. So that's just crazy that you get such a big reward off that. But a lot of her main combos, she wants to hit you at a low percentage, and then she can start combos out of shield with either turnip, nair, like turnip down tilt. Most things come from the down tilt. This move is the main reason she's so crazy. This move, it pretty much combos into other things. So you could do things like, it's from 0. Die. Peach, die.
I'm Daisy, not Peach.
I need to do this combo that I practiced for like 2 minutes in my life, and that I might mess up. So you just do like nair, down tilt, nair, and then you do dash attack or something. I didn't quite do it very good, but basically, for basic level, you can get around 50 damage from just, you start with nair or you start with down tilt, and then you just keep doing it a few times, and then you can finish with a dash attack. That's the basic combo. You just have to learn how to do this stuff. It works a little longer in a big body, but those are basically some things you should practice. Use down tilt and nair over and over. You can also shield with a turnip in your hand, and if you know your opponent's at 0, you just can't with turnips, like you can't with turnips, and then, oh, they hit your shield, and then you do this, and then you can start the nair down tilt combos. I'm not an expert on all this stuff, but that's like the basic idea you should get used to practicing. And that's how you do some of her major combos. There's actually very much larger combos you can do, which involve turnips, but I have never learned them. But yeah, that's some of the basics of why Peach is so good at top level play. And as you can see, even someone like me who just practiced it for 2 minutes, I can already do it decently after 2 minutes. So if you put a lot of time into it, you can get a lot better with it.
Okay, the neutral game, I don't know anything about Peach, to be honest. I know how to beat Peach. I just don't know how to play Peach correctly. But I know Peach likes to just run away, dancing away, 'cause like, she can't just approach to you. She's a character that needs to get combos to win, but like, it's not like she's just gonna go find you, because like, he's really bad. Some characters just yo Peach until the end, just kill Peach, and like, Thorman characters are just gonna destroy Peach. So Peach basically just need to have a turnip in her hands, and then just wait for the opportunity to just hit you with a combo. Like if you've seen any Peach players, they are just waiting. They play super campy. To be honest, I hate him because like they are just running away. It's just so boring and annoying.
It's kind of average.
It's just like whatever.
It's weak compared to the other stuff she's good at, but it's still probably
It's
average
still
or
pretty
above
good,
average
yeah.
for a character. And that's crazy considering that's her worst trait.
Yeah.
I think it's the turnip, and you can do float back airs. He wasn't talking about this, but the float bears, there's ways you can do it where you can like...
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
The bears, it has a lot of range. Like look how much...
Slow down into fairy is actually
Oh yeah,
frustrating.
the
Just, like,
back airs
What, 40%?
and this, you get a big reward off this. And
You
this is
always
also
gonna
good
lose
at the
to
ledge.
range characters, though.
And this is good at the ledge, because if you get this, you can do like this into forward air, and you can kill people from like 60% of the ledge. If you can catch them from like a ledge jump, you do this, and then you go out with a fair. And if it has a small blast zone and they're at a certain percent range, you could actually get quick kills. There's just some pretty good ledge trapping as well. And this side B move, try to punish me. Shield this move, and you can just go away. And then look, shield it again, and now I could go to the right if I wanted to. You have no, Marth can't even get a shield hop fair out of it. You can literally just mix up your left-right drift afterwards. This move is insanely safe. You can do it from like here, or you can do it from the ledge, and that move's just safe no matter what. So this move, they probably need to patch it out, but if they don't patch it out, you should just keep abusing it because it's completely broken. Just keep side Bing, and then you can just win. Just hope it hits their shield or hits them. Bam, bam, and you're just broken.
Bam, bam.
Spam this if you have stage control. Spam this even if you don't have stage control. Turn up all the time. Turn up if you're far away. Shield and throw a turn up and do a big combo. No matter what, your turn up's God. No matter what, your side B's God. Ever get a grab? Congratulations. Down throw a bear and you got 22 damage. If they're above you, you just up air and then float cancel, and then even if they air dodge, you can just grab them again anyway. So you just up air. And pretty much every move is amazing. Yep. Nair is probably one of her weaker moves, but it's so good for comboing that it's not really weak. It has a specific purpose. So Peach's weakness is that she lacks range.
She also lacks on a good recovery. To be honest, in my opinion,
amazing recovery.
In my opinion, I always play every Peach in tournaments. You never play the Peach tournament. I mean, you fought Sansora, you lost. I always beat Sansora because I know how to air Peach.
Because you're better than everyone at the game. That doesn't mean your recovery is bad.
No.
You could just use that to justify any argument.
Dude,
I beat X,
dude,
so
we
on.
use the same characters. You use Wolf Lucina.
So if I play you in Melee and I beat all your characters with Roy, I can say Roy's top tier, even though he's obviously not. Just because I'm better. No, you can't use that logic. No, recovery's good. No,
shut up.
You can't do that.
I'm saying my opinion. In my opinion, she doesn't have like a very good recovery. You can just go off stage and kill her. Like, even when she's recovering, if she's side B and she missed the ledge, she's gonna die. That happens to Sansora a lot of times every time I play him. And like his up B is just like, either do a early up B or like late up B, you're still gonna get punished. Like, you can get countered, you can get edge guard really hard. In my opinion, she's bad recovering.
My opinion is that she has a good recovery, and I think Peaches just need to wait and camp and wait and wait and wait, and then just pick a random time to recover.
What if we just wait and camp?
Not every character has a counter that can just hit people. Some characters just like, oh, I have to let Peach get the ledge. What I think the best consistent way to fight her is you get her in disadvantage. Oh, one of the things to mention real quick while it's on top of my head, a lot of things, if they don't true combo, what she does is she double jump floats out and then she can punish you. So let's say Lucina tries to do fair. If it doesn't true combo, she can actually double jump float and then punish you if you try to overextend. So that's something to be aware of. Don't do many combos on her if they aren't actually a true hit stun combo, because she can just double jump out and then float cancel and then either punish you or gain stage control back against you. With that in mind, I think one of her weaknesses is getting off the ledge. One of the best stuff she can do if she knows you're shielding here is just do this. I think she's really good at that, because like, try to shield this. If you shield this, I can mix up my drift. See how far away I went? I could also go above here. And if they don't guess correctly, it's really hard. None of it's a true hit stun. It's truly a mix-up the moment you hit their shield. And that's assuming you don't get them. So that's something to watch out for. Peaches are going to do the ledge hop side B, but other than that, she has below average ability to get off the ledge. Most characters can't really edge guard her unless you have a counter. If you can counter it, that'd be good too. But that is one of her weaknesses, and another weakness is her range in neutral is not the greatest. And she relies a lot on getting the low percent combos. But overall, those are her only.
She's really hard to get to the stage again. Like, when she's in the air, it's like super hard to land actually. Like, it doesn't matter if your character has sword or not, it's just really hard to get back to the stage when you're in the air. You just get jolted to the end. You just die.
Yeah, but the important thing, if you're fighting against Peach, you don't want to try to overextend, because if you try to go for an aggressive up air, she can just, as I said, double jump and then float at any time, and then she either can punish you, or she can use it to gain a positional advantage over you. So instead of you having a position, you can't really overextend and take a risk, because she can just stall you out. Basically, it's a game of who's more patient. If you're impatient, then she could take advantage of that. So the best way is to be patient back and focus on the stage control and keep her at disadvantage, because if you try to play outside that, it won't be a consistent play style. So we're going to rank Peach's attributes now. The first one is combos, and I would actually say that's S tier. Why? Because Peach is one of the few characters, if you've seen the training mode combos, which a lot of them, they're difficult to do. I haven't seen them in tournament yet, but at low level, I should say you can get easy 0 to 50s from basic down tilt nair type of combos. In tournaments, I consistently see Peaches from low level to high level do these 0 to 50 combos. So that's basically the minimum you can expect for tournament level Peaches. And in theoretical potential, she can actually kill combo you. There's a bunch of combos you can do. They involve complex turnip things, but the fact that you can even kill somebody and in other situations almost kill them, that's pretty crazy. So I'd say she's among the best characters in the game when it comes to combo.
Yeah, same as me, I think Stuness too. Like, I will never forget the time I was fighting the Peach player, and I I was just trying to nair. I mean, I play Ike. Then I just got a down tilt and I died and I lost the match. And I was like, okay, this is like, there's nothing I could do. So we take that, I guess. I think the edge guarding, like, I don't know about edge guarding, but I know ledge trapping is actually really good. I'm just gonna count like edge guard, same as ledge trapping.
I think they're very different.
I mean, they are very different, but like,
I think they're two different categories, personally.
I mean, so we should add edge.
I think ledge trap is very, very separate, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, but like, we're just doing edge guarding.
If you want to put them together, you can. If you can do it together, but I feel like they're two separate things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. But like, we're gonna do it together, right?
Okay, sure.
So I think it's like an A. She doesn't have like a super edge guard. She can just counter you, depends on who you are. I Chrome are like character like super easily with the counter. She can just counter Lucina like every other character with a hitbox recovery. And like ledge trapping is like really good. You can just do like side B every time they normal get up, they jump get up. Just be floating the ledge, jump fair, whatever, just react to it, downer into fair, he kills you at like 50%. Like she literally can do everything. She's like really bad at getting back to the stage. Like she's really good at not letting you get back to the stage.
I personally think her edge guarding is really good, and here's why. It's mainly because of turnips and Toad. So even if you try to go low, most characters are like, okay, he went low, I have to respect the low recovery. Peach can ignore this in a lot of ways by, let's say you're fighting a Chrom and you want to use Toad. If Chrom doesn't do a completely perfect up B to the ledge, he's slightly off, he dies instantly from the Toad. Toad can edge guard a lot of characters. In some certain situations, you can even edge guard like Lucina's up B of Toad, depending on the exact specifics of the situation, which is something that other characters can't do. And another way you can edge guard a lot of characters, for example, I'll take Peach versus Lucina again, is you can use turnips. Turnips are decent base knockback, especially if you're a Daisy from low percent, so you can gimp people. But even then, as I mentioned before, you just throw it out, intercept areas. If you miss, it's no big deal. And since you have as much threat range, as you do all the different angles you could throw it. So between turnips and her Toad, I would say she has quite good edge guarding. I think her neutral is just average, which relative to her other traits is obviously much worse. But considering that that's among her worst traits, I think that's fine. And I think putting it B could potentially be lowballing it. And the reason I say this is because the fact that she can keep pulling turnips, her bad turnips do like 12%, which is actually a crazy amount. That happens, I think, like 91% of the time or something. And the other 9%, you get turnips which are even like stronger than that. And if you were to camp her all game and she was to camp you back, she's eventually going to get one of these amazing turnips, like 1/10 of the time, for example. And then when she has that, yeah, or bomb, or any of the dot-eye turnips or Mr. Saturn, there's a lot of turnips she has which are even better. And if you don't approach her ever, she can keep farming these better ones. So she never has the incentive to approach her. She doesn't have to as much. So she can keep playing, protect herself the game. And you have to take risks, and that means that increases her neutral.
Kill power. Peach is a strong character. I mean, I've done like 80% from a fair downer into fair. That's a combo with like also a super kill power. I would say it's actually, I don't think it's an S. I think only few characters has an S and kill power, but I think it's A.
I think it's A minus.
Cause like that doesn't exist, Jason. Just do A or
Fine.
A plus.
All right, I think it's an A.
Okay, let's do A. Cause like she has very strong hits. Every dash smash tag is just gonna kill you at like 100, 120. It's actually super hard to get though.
Even dash attack can kill.
Dash,
at fair
I mean, but like
percentages.
if you DI dash attack correctly, it's not gonna kill you.
It kills at like 130 a lot of the
No,
time.
it's not. It kills you at like 180, something like that. If you DI well.
No.
Yeah, if you DI well. Yes. So every smash tag, fair, and like back air are like the best tools for kill power. Grounded movement is not that good in my opinion. Like she's really slow. She's dash dance actually really slow, but like her float movement is actually pretty strong. Like she can just go forward or back, but it's actually really good, like super fast. So I will give her a B plus.
I'd say it's B on the ground and A or S in the air.
I mean, yeah, well, like overall.
Well, overall you average it and give an A, I'd say.
Okay, guys, in case you liked the video, hopefully you did. Just don't forget to like the video, subscribe, just give us some thoughts on the video. What do you think about Peach? What do you think about all the things we said? And what character would you like to see next? And like, don't forget, if you don't sub, he's gonna go to your house. He's gonna be so disappointed, and he's gonna be so mad at you. So make sure you subscribe.
Wow!